You know, we just witnessed a very important moment in this debate, which is that Bernie admitted that he wants to raise everyone's taxes. Not just the rich. The question was, to pay for this socialist state, you got to raise everyone's taxes. And Bernie said, yep, that's right. Your taxes are going up. That is a rare moment of candor in Washington. You know, it's interesting, when I asked him the difference between a socialist and a Democrat on taxes, he couldn't tell me. I can't tell you either, because the Democratic Party today, the difference is Bernie admits his policies are socialist. Now, he lionized... Hold on, I didn't interrupt you, Bernie. He lionized socialized medicine in Europe. If you look at socialized medicine, there are waiting periods, there's rationing. The government says if you're an elderly person, you need a hip replacement. It says, well, you may not get a hip replacement. We were talking about Denmark. The average wait time in 2014 for cataract surgery
leave that gentleman
was
up there?
83 days.
Come on back.
And the average time in Denmark, which he brought up, for hip replacement was 55 days, 59 days for knee replacement. There is a reason why, Bernie, I didn't interrupt you.
I'm not interrupting you.
Relax.
Come on. Sorry. The Italian in me.
You know, as some might say, curb your enthusiasm. By the way, the impression Larry David does of you is spectacular and uncanny.
Someday you may also have somebody impersonating you. You gotta work on it, Kurt.
You know, all I need is a bunch of left-wing comedy writers to want to glamorize it.
But
no, hold on. I was in the middle of making a point.
The long point, Ted. We're running out of time here.
Bernie likes to glorify socialism. But if you look at the greatest engine of prosperity the world has ever seen, it's the American free enterprise system. There is a reason millions of people risk their lives to come here. You know, he talks about poverty. Yes, we have people who are suffering in this country, but it's worth noting that in the United States, per capita income in the United States is over 5 times greater than the world average, and it's 50% greater than Europe. There's a reason why my dad, coming out of prison and torture in Cuba, came here with $100 in his underwear, because, you know, you go to socialized countries and you don't have the economic mobility. You got rich people that live like kings, but you don't have penniless immigrants who can go start a small business and work towards the American dream. And your answer is, let's make us like European socialism. I say, let's make us like American exceptionalism, free enterprise and opportunity for everybody.
Well, I wish we had opportunity for everybody. Now, you heard his remarks about the